All right, welcome back to the show. My favorite time, antisocial. I forgot my damn Twitter off. All right, Darnell Smith, our social media manager, is here to tell us what's happening, what's popping in them Twitter streets. What's cracking?
Everything, man. Well, we're going to start with last night's game where pictures of a 49ers cheerleader kneeling during the national anthem took social media by storm. It's not the first time 49ers cheerleaders have taken a page out of their old quarterback Colin Kaepernick's book, with 2 kneeling during the Christmas Eve game last year. Still, nothing fires up Twitter like a kneeling during the anthem debate, with tons of people both supporting and criticizing the cheerleaders' decision. But what do you guys think of this?
Man, that's my reaction.
Like a shot of liquor.
There's rumors that she is kneel because Nikki Mullen started at quarterback, and she was actually protesting the fact Kaepernick doesn't have a job, and Nikki Mullen does, and that's what she was. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor?
Yeah.
I've never. All right, so the kneeling was to protest, okay, and that was to activate. That turns into action. That turns into really helping the people who are underserved, voiceless, and powerless. You can't take a knee with a smile, one. Like, you protesting?
All right.
Do you know what a protest is about? Like, oh, I'm happy. But that's one. And man, I ain't got nothing else. But this is when, all right, Crip walking used to be real Crip walking. Like, yo, he a Crip, like in the 80s. Then you look up B2K doing it. And I'm like, man, you know what? Everybody ain't cripping like that. So, I mean, everybody ain't down with the cause like this.
I'm going to tell you what it turned into, Marcellus, and I said this a year and a half ago. It's the Ice Bucket Challenge, and she's done it. She's done her Ice Bucket Challenge. I hope it leads to a reality TV
What's she going to tag 5 cheerleaders now?
It's your turn.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
All right, Darnell, what's next?
All right, moving on to the actual parts of the game where Jon Gruden's Raiders took a beating against the 49ers. But it wasn't just Nick Mullins making Oakland's night miserable. Twitter also took Gruden to task for the embarrassing primetime performance. Jeff Schwartz tweeted, "The positive here for the Raiders is Gruden has 9 more years to figure it out." Oh, you're right. Kevin Clark tweeted, "A confused Gruden is now packaging 3 first-round picks for C.J. Beathard." Hey, check this one. This is my favorite right here. Jon Gruden and Jason Witten should just do a job swap. Y'all think Monday Night Football and the Raiders should make this trade happen?
Let me say something about that. There were rumors that Jason Witten, a Tennessee grad, was going to be the new Tennessee head football coach. And so there was interest. There were rumors, and I think Jason Witten had a little interest in that. So maybe that would be the right move. Gruden back to the booth, and Witten to the sideline.
Yeah, it's crazy. No one asked my opinion, but when I heard rumors of Gruden leaving Monday Night Football, I was like, what are you doing? It is the best job going, and you're killing it. What new challenge do you need? And now we realize, it's not going so well where he landed. The funny thing is that Jon Gruden, being the coach of the Raiders, this is what they paid him for. To take this hell, to take these hits. That $10 million is nothing but cushion from everybody who is shooting at the Raiders because they only have 1 win. So ride it through, man.
I think ESPN would throw in the Booger Mobile to Oakland as well to get Gruden back. Just the Mobile, not Booger, the Booger Mobile.
The Mobile, yeah. Blocking everybody's seats. You know what I'm saying? And all you're getting is Booger hot dogs. Right? Get your butt out.
I can't laugh at that hot dog comment. I got no comment.
You ain't got hot dogs. They bigger.
Extra spicy. All right, go ahead, Darnell.
All right, moving on to a little bit more serious note. I want to hear your thoughts on this prep school coach rant that went viral after one of his players decided to transfer. Some pretty rough language here, but take a listen.
I control transcripts. I control where you go next. It could be back to Haiti, mother. That's how easy it is for me. You don't want to. Listen. I'm the one thing that you don't want to cross, because I'm the dirtiest, baddest mother in this earth. Like, because you don't want to get on. First of all, you can't get to my level. You can't. Stop talking. Stop, because now I control everything. I just want you to really know that.
You control what?
I'm going to you in your the next time you talk out of line. I'm going to take everything from you.
Wow. Woo. That sends chills through my body, because putting that kind of negative energy into a child, and you representing the National Christian Academy, somehow you allegedly representing God, and you putting that kind of negative energy into a child, I know he's done nothing criminal, but no way can he, and he used to be a coach, I guess, up in Maine or something, and then came down to Florida and started this. He cannot be associated with young people, period, end of story.
No, that is disturbing to hear, but I want to offer perspective and look at it through the truth lens and some of the parental styles. One with my own family, I'm going to just be 100 because there's 3 sides to every story. And supposedly he's come out and said, look, the kid has lived with me. I was talking to him more in the space of being a parent. Now, here's the real of it, Whitlock. When I got in trouble the few times, I used to steal and I used to burn stuff. I was a little arsonist and a little thief in high school. Obviously, turned the page. I'm glad no one recorded what I heard from my mama. Not my daddy as much, but what I heard and felt from my mama. And that's no excuse. But if you want to look at it through the parental lens and play the bottom 5 lowlights in interaction when you really did something wrong, and according to this, he even said one of the things was criminal. If you look at it through that lens, you get a little less sting from it. Still doesn't excuse it, because it doesn't excuse my situation growing up. But I want to hear all sides to this story before I just go off of excerpt.
You know what? There's certain things your parents can do, though.
Yeah?
And again, he's not his parent.
He's not, but he's taking him in as custodian. He's from Haiti. He's living with me. I wonder if that blurred the lines, because he's not talking to him as coach.
It may have, Marcellus, but here's where your mother, my mother, I guarantee you Darnell's mother, it's always coming from that place of, I brought you into this world, and I can take you out of it. And again, every parent I know, black parent, has said that at some point.
Yes.
It's never meant, but it's about, look, I brought you into this. This Mike Woodbury did not bring this child into that, so he has no right, in my view, to go there.
And I agree with that, but I've always had, throw a little caution in the conversation to just see what else was going on, because it was a 35-minute conversation that turned into a 3-minute excerpt. You never know. You never know.
And then the other question I would ask Mike Woodbury, or this kid, I think, was a Division I prospect.
Yeah.
And so I want to go look and see who else he's bringing into his home. Are there some non-Division I prospects he's brought into that home?
Say that.
And so who's he bringing in? Division I prospects or kids in need?
Yeah.
There's 2 different things.
Whitlock, I am not proud of this moment. My grandma shot at her own son because he had the nerve to raise his hand to her. I'm not desensitized, but I've certainly seen in that dynamic, it can go down.
Well, I'm not going to go there because my mother's watching. She'll be mad at me.
Yeah,
all right, thank you, Darnell. Coming up,
in there.
Jon Gruden just took another shellacking. We've got our latest approval ratings, and Uncle Jimmy is back. Nerds!